Here we have for sale our 2022 on a 72 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 320 model, which means it's got a 3.2 tons gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 170 PS in this particular van, which is roughly 170 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with an automatic gearbox, and this is a short wheelbase limited double cab van finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll also talk you through what makes this van one of our signature styled Ford Transit Customs. I'll talk you through the previous ownership, service history, and what we've done to it during our preparation in our van specialist workshop in readiness for sale here at Bridgend Van Centre. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour coded in the body colour. So that includes things like the door handles, bumpers, bits of trim that are dotted around the vehicle, and also things like the wing mirror caps all come colour coded in the body colour, which I say is that metallic magnetic grey. Now the signature styling package which I mentioned, that includes things like the rear spoiler which has been added, also the roof bars, side bars, alloy wheels, and some lovely bits around the front as well, which I'll show you as we come around there. But also at the rear here, we can see that this one on a 72 plate, this is the sort of very first of when they introduced the rear view mirror camera. So this is a camera that is a permanent feed inside the cab. It's more parallel to the ground, and that is there to mimic the view that you get from a rear view mirror, but it's actually, I think, much better than that. I'll show you how that works a little bit later on in the video. On the rear bumper then, you do get rear parking sensors. That comes completely as standard on the Limited, and there are a few touch-ins to the rear bumper. Of course, the van has been, completely machine polished and in lovely gloss to the paintwork. But if there's anything I can see, any blemishes, touch-ins and things like that, I will point them out to you. And I can see there are a few touch-ins here to this centre part, very low down on the rear bumper. Otherwise here, the rear doors are looking in very good condition. If we open up the rear doors then, we can have a look inside here. You've got these arms. When they clip into place like that against the rear door, that allows you to open the door right out to its full 180 degree position. You can do exactly the same on both doors. Inside the back of the van then, there's brand new ply lining in the back of this van. We do this on the vast majority of vans that come into stock with us. It's there for two purposes. It's there to, of course, improve the aesthetic, how that van looks in the back and how that presents, which I think the effect is very, very nice. It looks absolutely lovely in the back of there. But of course, it's also there to protect the van as well. So if you've got cargo moving around in here in the back, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your nice new magnetic Transit Custom Signature. Having a look in the back of here, the floor is in fantastic condition. Also, the bulkhead is looking very clean and tidy as well. And I always like to point you towards these exposed painted areas as well inside here, just showing you how clean and tidy this is. This one actually has LED load lights as well, which is a nice factory optional extra. But yeah, the ply lining does really set the van off, and as I say, does a fantastic job of protecting the van. It's all nicely silicone sealed. You can see there around the wheel boxes, and even these little sort of filleted parts there, those little infills, they're all nicely silicone sealed in as well. It does a really, really nice job of those. Moving then down the driver's side of the vehicle, and this is where I like to look in the reflections down the side of the van, just so you can see how clean and straight it is looking. Looking very, very smart indeed. There are a couple of again, just little touch-ins just here and there around the van. Any which I can see, I will gladly point out to you. Just little ones, yeah, here and there really. This is a one owner from new van, and there is no VAT to pay. The reason why there's no VAT to pay, we get asked that quite a lot, why some vans have VAT and why others don't. The reason for that is that the previous owner was not VAT registered. So if they're not VAT registered, they can't charge VAT. You're not allowed to charge VAT if you're not VAT registered. So that was the case in this particular example. They weren't VAT registered, and then we can't charge VAT on something that we haven't paid VAT on. So they would have, having this van from brand new, they would have had to have paid VAT on it when it was brand new. But then when they've come to sell it, they've got to sell it with no VAT. So that's a nice bonus for anyone watching this who is not VAT registered. You are potentially saving yourself quite a bit of money there on the VAT. Opening up the doors then here on the driver's side, this gives us a good look then at the condition here of the rear seats, which are looking very, very nice and clean and tidy. You've also got ISOFIX compatibility on the two outer seats there, and then into the front of the cab. Again, just having a close look here at the condition of the step, the carpeted floor, the driver's seat, all looking very, very nice indeed inside here. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. You've got your cruise control and your volume controls on the left-hand side, onboard computer controls on the right as well. The van is idling correctly. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. 41,858 miles recorded. Automatic gearbox in the center here. You've got things like air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated seats and a heated windscreen. All of that comes as standard on the limited model. On the left hand side then down here you've got a USB and a 12 volt socket. There is also another set of USB and 12 volt socket up on top of the dashboard here, and if you plug your smartphone into either of those USBs it will give you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this Sync 3 screen here in the center. You also get DAB radio on here, and you can connect your phone to that via Bluetooth as well. And this is the rear view mirror camera which I was talking to you about. So it is, as I say, this constant, very clear feed at the back, and you have got some settings on here to adjust the brightness if you want to, and also the height, so you can adjust the positioning as well. If you get fed up of it, if you don't want it, you can flick that down, which would usually be the sort of anti-glare toggle underneath a normal rear view mirror, and then it goes back to a normal mirror. So I think a very smart bit of kit that, and as I say, when you get used to driving around with that, I think it looks, it really does add something. You've got 2 full flip remote keys with the vehicle as well. Just trying to see if there's anything I can point out in here, but it's looking really nice and clean and tidy. The seats are all looking good. Again, there are some touch-ins, some like sort of light marks which have been touched in here and there around on the bodywork. It's a couple here as well, and I can also see one just there, just below the door handle. As I say, to look at, of course, you know, looks very, very clean and tidy, but as I say, if I can see these, you know, if I can see anything, if I can see any little blemishes, I'd rather point them out to you just so you can see them in the video and you know exactly what you are looking at. Again, just a little one just here as well. As I say, these are just small little marks that when the vehicle has been polished, as I say, guys have just sort of touched them in the correct color just to finish them off. Round to the front of the van then, you can see, of course, you get the LED daytime running lights around the outside of the headlights. Bonnet is looking in very good condition here. We've also got the Ford Trail front grille, which you can see there. That's part of our signature styling package, as is the lower front splitter as well. 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels, which just look absolutely fantastic. A couple of little marks just there to the toe and eye cover just there. But yeah, 18-inch caliber T-Sport alloy wheels, they look absolutely fantastic. And I think that just ties everything together then with the splitter, the grille, the sidebars, roof bars. Very, very nice indeed. Now we do have service history with this van, so there's 2 previous services that are recorded, and during our preparation the van has been put right through our van specialist workshop, which is Bridgend Van Care, and they have conducted a further full service MOT and health check on the vehicle, so it's all absolutely ready to go. Plenty of storage there underneath the passenger seats, but yeah, looking really good inside the van, and the same in the back as well, all looking very, very smart in there. So just to summarize then, this is a 2022, so it is registered, I believe, in October 2022 on a 72 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature, which has got our full signature styling package on here. 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine, 170 PS, automatic gearbox, short wheelbase in the metallic magnetic grey, brand new ply lining in the back. 2 previous services plus our further full service, which is all of the filters, new MOT, and a full multi-point health check in our van specialist workshop, which is Bridgend Van Care. So the van is absolutely ready to drive away straight away. Yeah, of course, have a really close look at the video, having a look for you know, all of the condition elements which I've talked about. Generally speaking, I would say, you know, if you're looking at that at this van, it looks very clean and smart and very tidy. But as I say, there are a few little touch-ins which are dotted around the vehicle here and there, which, as I say, would rather be very transparent and show you absolutely everything on the van, so you know exactly what you are looking at. The vehicle is supplied with 12 months warranty, absolutely as standard. You have got options to upgrade that to 2 or 3 years as well. So to go to 2 years, it's 399 plus VAT. So to go to 3 years, it's 599 plus VAT. But you do get 12 months warranty with the vehicle. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide. We can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for private individuals or for limited companies. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange if you are interested as well. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website there, bridgendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this van, and of course all of the other lovely vans that we've currently got in stock as well. Thank you very much for watching.